Yo guys, you're back with me again, Shark, and today I'm going to talk to you about best beginner fish. There are lots of things that make a fish perfect for beginners. Their needs, their size, and, well, really how peaceful the fish is. So, let's get into the fairly long list. So, the first fish that I have chosen in this list is the Harlequin Ras Borer. This fish goes to a very small size and is really colourful. Now these facts are perfect, so I'm just going to show you to these facts. I'm not going to show you to all of the facts because some of them I think are a bit off. So now let's move on to the next fish. This next fish is very peaceful when kept by itself. So, the better fish. This fish is a lovely fish when it's kept by itself. It's so colourful it won't bother you, whereas if you keep two males together, they will fight and one will die, so don't keep them together. The facts here are quite good, except for I wouldn't say they'll grow to 2.5 inches. They'll probably go to about 2 inches. They'll go to 2.5 inches if you're lucky. The water parameters are fine. They're fine really. Temperament and behaviour. Like these are perfect. Very peaceful if given the right tank mates. So, but like I said, they'll become aggressive with other betters. So it's really only best to keep them by themselves or with fish that don't have long fish because they'll nip fish like guppies. And now I am going to show you a picture of one. Now this is a very nice, colourful better. This is in perfect condition. Like you'll want a better like this. You wouldn't want a droopy one. A better like this is absolutely perfect. So the next fish profile is the Cardinal Tetra. I didn't choose the Neon Tetra for one reason. They are not hardy at all. Now, the facts are slightly off for Cardinal Tetras. They'll probably go slightly bigger than 3 centimeters and find smaller tanks than 60 centimeters, which is around 10-15 gallons. 28 degrees is a little high for them, and their pH range is they prefer they don't care if it's hard, whereas 7.5 is a bit low. But just take in mind what I've just said, and then the other facts are fine for these fish. So that's actually a really nice picture of one. They look just like Neon Tetras, but the blue stripe and the red stripe go the whole way, and they're a bit slimmer than them. And now the next profile is the Begginer Ras Borer. These fish are more uncommon. I've done a fish profile on them, but I've had massive success with them. Even though they grow quite big, they don't need masses of tank space. They'll be fine in a 15 gallon. Like I said before, they're kind of schooling fish, but you can keep them in 3 or 4 if you want. Now, the size, they do not grow as big as 9 centimeters, maybe slightly too big. They'll grow 7 or 8. But like this is, they'll usually only grow to 6 centimeters. They prefer soft water, definitely, but where I live, the water's really hard, so it's quite hard to actually get soft water. So the next fish is the Zebradinio. These fish are really active, but at the same time, they're very small. They still need quite a lot of tank space, so even though they only grow to around 2 inches, they'll need 15 gallons, really. Their temperature, they prefer, they don't mind if they're in tropical climates, but they prefer, a colder tropical tank. But, 18 to 24 degrees is fine. They prefer harder water, so if you're in a place like mine, they'll be fine in harder water. But there's one thing I don't want you to do with Zebradanos. If they're in a cold water tank at the store, keep them in a cold water tank at home. Don't put them in a tropical, and vice versa. If they're in a tropical tank, don't put them in a cold water tank. If you have the same tank, perfect. In my eyes, it's probably better to keep them in a tropical tank. Now, the next fish is a fish that maybe slightly less peaceful, grows a bit bigger. It is the tiger barb. One of my favourites. It does sometimes fin nip. They grow to about 2 and a little bit inches. They prefer colder tropical climates. They prefer hard water. They need to be kept in shoals. They don't really like fish that have long fins. They'll definitely fin nip them, like I said before. So now the next throw is honeygummie. Once again, I've had great success with these. They're peaceful. They're a bit shy, so if you have more plants in there, then they'll come up more often. Even though they grow to about 2 inches and are a longer and are a more round body fish. They'll be fine in tanks as small as 10 gallons. Really, one single fish will be fine in 5 gallon actually, but I wouldn't keep them in this one like. But a 5 gallon is a bit too small. Now, the next fish in this list is guppies. They're very nice, very colourful, very small. They don't mind in 5-10 gallons. But the only problem with them is that they don't live long. They'll live a year and a half at the most. Like, you'll be lucky. Like once you get them out of the fish store, you'll be lucky if you have them for more than a year. Now, the next fish in this list is the platy, and it's actually the last fish in this list. Once again, they grow small. They're live bearers like guppies. They don't mind tanks like 10 gallons, so they're really fine. So thank you for watching this video. I know that it's a bit long, but I hope it's helped to you beginner fish keepers want to keep these lovely colourful fish. And my next video will probably be on fish not to keep as a beginner. So, I'll see you then.